Not only do we get the new Berserker card we're going to test out today and see if it's actually as trash as some people are saying, we also have Evo Lumberjack. I put this Evo Royal Giant deck together using Little Prince and Mega Minion, log arrows for all those firecrackers. But do you guys see the problem here with this? Do you guys see the problem as we start Path of Legends and our goal to Ultimate Champion this season? We don't have Evo Lumberjack. So let's go over to the item shop and use code ABDUDE. If you didn't know, you get a discount compared to through the app itself on their actual online website because Apple takes a cut of the profits. So right here, this is where the magic happens. I honestly never use these codes, but code ABDUDE, he just got one. I want to support other YouTube channels. Yay, we got it. So it says purchase delivered, yada yada, all the tokens, don't really care about. Here we go. Activate the juicy pay to win pass. We love to see it, and let's get that juicy Evo Lumberjack. And I think they already nerfed it a little bit at launch, where the ghost can die to more spells now than the invincibility. So if you guys didn't know, this Lumberjack evolution is actually crazy, where whenever the Lumberjack dies here, a ghost appears, cannot be seen by any troops or tower until the rage spell goes away, then the Lumberjack ghost dies. With the new Berserker card, to see if it's good or not, and let's hop into Path of Legends. We are right now in, I think, yeah, Bronze League. So we're in Bronze League. We're only one away from Challenger 2. And I don't know if you guys noticed the loading screen. Somebody pointed out in a post I saw on the Clash Royale channel about how the Berserker is attacking a flying troop, a minion, whenever it doesn't do that. So right away, we're playing level 11 cards, and oh my gosh, this guy's using a level 10. This is not even going to be fair at all. I don't even know if this deck's going to work, but honestly, I feel like it's just going to be pretty easy with the Royal Giant. Using the Berserker and Lumberjack together, as they both attack really fast. I'm still not convinced the Berserker's like worth it compared to just using the Lumberjack on its own with other cards. But we're going to see what happens here. He plays an E-Golem, so we're just going to go ahead. Okay, he freezes all that. Let's go ahead and Mega Minion on his Witch. And, oh my gosh, I might fix the ratio of the quality of the screen after this. Honestly, it looks kind of bright. But we're going here. We're going to play Royal Giant at the bridge because this guy just already seems like he's not really sure what's going on. And not a good start for a Royal Giant deck. Somebody who's actually using Barbarians. We're going to let that Golden Knight connect. Now I'll play Berserker once all those guys connect. You know, we're going to give him the tower, a.k.a. I just lost it. I think the Berserker will clean them up. Let's go ahead and do our Evo Lumberjack now. Let's see what it is like with the Berserker. And I'm going to try to keep it alive by using a rage spell. If you guys didn't know, once the ghost dies, or once the ghost appears in the rage, it'll come again if you keep a rage spell down. So I'm going to go ahead and play another rage to keep it alive as it chases the Valkyrie. And look, it's still going all the way to the end. And then it goes back to the tower because there's a rage spell still. And if I would have had mirror, I could have mirrored the rage. So we'll go ahead and just log the E-Golem there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Berserker on his Mega Knight. It probably will take a few hits. We'll do Mega Minion as well. And yeah, the Mega Knight sadly is hitting the Berserker. The Berserker's doing basically nothing. It's doing literally diddly squat compared to like the same way a Lumberjack attacks. And she's obviously fast with her axe swinging, but I just don't know. I'm so used to the Lumberjack having a little more health, having a little more damage. And so, again, I'm not saying that she needs to have a lot more damage because she might be a broken version of the Lumberjack. It just seems kind of weird that they're like promoting the Lumberjack evolution, and yet they're wanting you to use this Berserker, which is just a little bit worse. So I don't really know. We'll start Royal Giant in the back so we don't leak Elixir, and let's see if we can get a big push here. We are tied, somehow actually barely losing against the dude with level 10 troops. But I'm telling you, the way this guy's playing, I think we're about to cook. He's literally wasting so much Elixir. What is he doing? Literally, what is he doing? So we'll play Lumberjack Evo in the front, and I already have a second Royal Giant. Oh my gosh, this guy obviously already quit. He just couldn't hang. So let's just see how fast this is going to annihilate the two. We have two Berserkers, two Royal Giants, and yeah, pretty easy win for this first game using the new troops. What? Royal Wild Chest right away. Let's go ahead and open this. We'll use a key. Let's go ahead and take this gold, and let's see what's in this chest here. That's pretty crazy that I don't want to collect those yet. We get this. We never get these. Like, it's so rare. So let's go ahead and use a chest key because, again, if you guys didn't know, those chest keys, they're about to be gone in March next month. So go ahead and use them up on these big boys. Don't wait 24 hours for these things. 28,000 gold. What champion? I only need 2 champions to max out my account to level 14, not 15. You know, I got a long way to go with the elite cards, but only 2 champions left. You know what they are? I need Archer Queen and Golden Knight. Those are the last 2 champions I have to get to 14 before I have to use the elite wild cards. So here we go. We're going to use Get Nothing because, yeah, we can't. We already have all those. I love that. Need some. I have a couple more, but They're all champions I don't need. The resolution's fixed, and wow, what a great start. Somebody playing Princess and Hog Rider at the bridge. You love to see it, but yeah, I think the screen is fixed now. The resolution is better, and so we have Princess, we have Hog Rider, and Cannon. And let's see if this Berserker is any good or not. I'm still trying to figure it out. And what I wanted to actually ask you guys is a topic I was talking to my friends about last night. We went to Taco Bell. We had like 30 people deep in a Taco Bell or something like that. It was empty. The employees honestly didn't even complain. They were hyped when we walked in to an empty Taco Bell and brought a bunch of people. But this is the question I was asking them, because I like to stir the pot in conversations and just hear what people have to say. And so I was asking them what fast food chain they would pick if they could snap their fingers and bring to their town they lived in, right? So for instance, we're the town we live in. Let me just arrow that Princess real quick, and wow, evolved Royal Giant is on the way with the regular one already cooking. Let's go ahead and do Berserker and Mega Minion. I'm just going to risk it because we are behind in damage. I'm going to put some pressure, and now we're ahead. Boom. But yeah, what fast food chain would you pick? And obviously, depending on where you're at in the country, you are going to put other things at the top of your list. But I said Raising Cane's because we don't have one. The nearest one's like an hour away, which is obviously not very convenient. But a lot of people ended up agreeing with me. And then there was people who said like Wingstop. I was like, what? And then my friend said Jack in the Box, and I was kind of torn because I honestly love it, and we don't have it here. And I had it in my hometown growing up, and I don't have it here where I live now. And you might be like cringing at that. You might be like, how can he compare Jack in the Box? But hey, those tacos for $2, those 2 tacos, man, they're so good. Let's go ahead and use our Evolved Lumberjack with a Berserker here. I'm going to go ahead and log that just to cycle to something else because honestly, why not get those goblins and watch that Evolved Lumberjack. I'm going to rage it in a second. Look how much damage is going to be on the King Tower. Let's rage it now. Time it perfectly so it doesn't die. See, I was about to die, so I raged it. Let's go ahead and use our ability. No way the Royal Giant on the right is getting this. Dude, the low ladder noobs is so funny. Can we 3 crown before he defends? I think I might just do another Royal Giant and get really greedy here. Let's do arrows on the Princess and all those goblins. That's so funny. We're not going to get it yet, but we get 2 hits. Okay, we just need like 2 more hits and we're fine. Let's go ahead and log all of this. We'll do Berserker and Lumberjack to get to our Royal Ghost. Can the Royal Ghost? I'm so used to saying that. Shouldn't the Ghost see the Lumberjack invisible? Like, I know that they want it to be OP, but I feel like the Royal Ghost should see the Lumberjack. Like, that should just be a thing. Like, that, I mean, literally, he's a ghost. And do we clutch up the win? I think we just need 1 hit. 55, 2 hits. There we go. 155 and then nothing. Honestly, so nice having that multiplier in Path of Legends at the beginning from the previous season, getting to Royal Champion to skip us up. So now we're in Challenger 3. Let's keep going. And he activates King Tower Tornado to start this 3rd game in League 3. Love to see it. He says oops, like he's a fun guy at parties here. And a Golem player. All right, bro. All right, bro. Let's get after it. Let's see what he has got. And honestly, with the Evolved Lumberjack, do you guys think we're going to see as many Lumberjacks as we did Dark Goblins last season? Honestly, I don't know, but I'm okay with it because I feel like Lumberjack's actually a card that deserved an Evo. Oh, this guy is just a fun guy at parties. He's got the classic Golem, Drag, and Healer. Let's do Little Prince. I don't honestly know if I'm going to be able to defend this. So let's go ahead and Lumberjack. Log. We need the Little Prince to lock onto the E-Drag. Okay, it's dead. It's dead. The Golemites are going to almost kill my whole tower, but the Lumberjack died already. I didn't know if the Evolved form had lived. So not the best start. We do get another Little Prince hit. Honestly, can we win against this Golem deck? You honestly never know who you're playing. You might be like, dude, you're in Challenger 3. It's Noob City. And yes, we've obviously played some noobs this video. But you never know this early. It's like, what, day 2 of the season? You don't know who you're playing. You could be playing Ultimate Champions from last season, and you might be like, I know I am, because that's me, or whatever the meme is. But hey, let's be real. Let's be real. I haven't got that yet. So he's going to what? Tornado or something? No, I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to play a pump. He's going to get really cocky, so we're going to just keep the pressure up. As a Golem player myself, I know, we just need to keep the pressure up so we can't get a big push with his Golem. He says, I don't care. He says, I'm going all in with the Golem. So this is our time to shine. Berserker. Now that we have our Little Prince as well, I brought that as well for the 3-card cycle when the Little Prince is down. So now we have, look at that, a 2nd Royal Giant. Let's go ahead and play Rage. Sadly that, oh no, the E-Drag is going to destroy my push. Guys, we might be cooked. We actually might be cooked. Let's do everything in our power to Goblinstein? Hold up. What kind of deck? Oh my gosh, look at this push. Guarantee Royal Champion, right? Guarantee, right? Or just some menace. There's no stopping this push. There's no stopping this. No way, bro. Hold on a second. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. Restive. Ready? Boom. Ultimate Champion. Watch the skill level difference. The first 2 games were like literally no brain cell noobs. We played somebody who's obviously just memeing, saying oops at the beginning because they know they're playing against people like me. We'll start this next game with the Firecracker activating King Tower. We're going to play a log on the right side, and that's why we bring log and arrows, folks. You heard it from me best right here, because people play Dark Goblin a lot and Firecracker now. Just especially for the Firecracker, you got to have arrows. And we have a P.E.K.K.A player. This is so fun. And a balloon at the bridge. No way this dude takes my tower. I mean, there's just no way, right? Obviously, our Mega Minion was 4 troops like the balloon, because you know with the Lumberjack Evo, people are playing balloon more often than usual. Let's see. Can the Lumberjack reach the tower? Does this man know? Oh, he knew. He knew. But honestly, the Lumberjack Evo, boom, Ghost, go to the tower. We'll play Rage now. About to die. Keep it alive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ignore the knight on the left. Okay, I wish I had my log. Wish I had my log. Actually, just forget the log. On the barrel, we're going to use it on the goblin, the dark goblin up there. And I think that's tower. I think he's using the pig because he knows he's toast. And boom, right there. If you guys didn't know, just pro tip, not that I'm a pro and give a lot of tips, but you should not start games by just putting as much as you can on the board, on the arena, especially at the bridge. Like him using a P.E.K.K.A on one side and a balloon in the other. Now, maybe if you're ahead on, you know, Elixir by a ton, and I just honestly don't usually see it, especially in like a competitive mode. He should have done the regular goblin on the other side, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and do Lumberjack Evo right there. The Evo Lumberjack Evo Royal Giant with the Little Prince is going to be so OP. I'm going to go ahead and use the ability as well. That Dark Goblin is going to be literally nothing. And yes, it gets killed. Let's use the Berserker because, bruh, it's trash. And we got to start using it sometime. We'll use Royal Giant. The Royal Giants are just broken. With this cycle being pretty quick on this deck, you can just keep pumping out the Royal Giants. And they're going to be getting the towers so quickly because you just keep beating more than one on the arena at the same time. This poor lad's trying to use a balloon at the end. He says good game. We'll give him a good game and go to the next one. The more I think about it, the more I'm probably not going to continue to use the new Berserker card unless they give it some kind of buff, because I just keep finding myself not even thinking about it in this deck tonight as we've been playing. And it might be because I didn't pick the best suitable deck, and you could probably roast me thinking you have a better deck to use, and that's fine. I'm not gonna debate that. But honestly, I just think, especially with the Lumberjack being so good, she's kind of just not needed. At least the Lumberjack and her, they're kind of the same card, and so it's very interesting that they would release a similar card that attacks a similar way. So, conveniently at the same time, a evolution for a Lumberjack comes out, like I mentioned earlier. But it's fine. Wow, this guy is playing Hog Rider right into my Lumberjack to bring it back. The Hog Rider gets a hit because it's broken and needs a nerf. And let's go ahead, and he's using the Dark Goblin Evo, so thankfully we have log and arrows for that as well. If he has a Firecracker, we won't have a problem. But for this last game, let's clutch up actually trying to utilize the Berserker here with the Evo Lumberjack Ghost. And so I'm only using the Royal Giant as just like a tank of some kind, not really trying to make it my win condition. And so he plays a P.E.K.K.A, not surprised. We're still seeing a lot of those, even with the season kind of ending last season. If you guys didn't know, I played a game earlier today against somebody who had the Goblinstein, and the ability is so short now. I didn't even notice that they made the ability so much shorter when the Doctor starts zapping. Let's just do a Royal Giant to defend that Little Prince. I'll go ahead and Rage. And yeah, that Royal Giant did literally nothing, but the P.E.K.K.A will get cleaned up, so that's really nice. And I don't have a Rage spell for the Ghost, so it's going to do its due diligence to try to get that Knight and then pass out from the Rage going away. Let's go ahead and make sure we have that done so that the Dark Goblin doesn't have the Evo with the poison. And he's actually doing pretty well against this deck, so we're going to go ahead and try to go to the other lane here to split it up just to make sure he doesn't keep going, because there's no way I lose this game. Right, guys? Right? Let's go ahead and just ignore whatever he plays. He's just going to spam the Hog Rider or something. We have a Little Prince down, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start. Wow, he's just going all in, mid-ladder life. Can we use the Berserker here? That's honestly all I want is the Berserker. Let's just log to get that. Let's go ahead and do arrows on his... Oh, come on. Arrows on his Dark Goblin. And we get one. Okay, the Berserker does get in the tower. That's actually clutch. The Little Prince is going to clean up that really nice. And what I'm going to do now is play Berserker to kite the P.E.K.K.A. Once the P.E.K.K.A. kills the Berserker, let's play a Royal Giant. 10 seconds. Can we clutch up? Honestly, no way. Wait. We got to stop the Hog Rider for a second. Can we stop the Hog Rider? 3, 2. Wait, the Hog Rider does how much damage? 20. Oh my gosh, 20 damage left. Hey, that was a pity win, but we'll take it for this last video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We are close to Master 1, getting that new exclusive emote. Okay, I forgot about the multiplier. Never mind, we got the new emote, the Lumber Log Love. So look at that, we're already in Master 1. Pretty easy strives tonight in this first day or two of the season. Let me know what you guys think of decks like this using the Lumberjack Evo and the Berserker. And if you guys have a better deck in mind to help me actually use the Berserker more. But hey, she helped us get that win right there. Go ahead and like the video if you like this kind of stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video.